All right. Okay, we are recording. Tonight we are going to talk about goals. I was talking with Amber specifically a while back, and she was wanting to discuss goals and how to get there. And so I wanted to go ahead and have this Zoom call open to everyone, to our team, so we can all have that focus and we can all know how to get to the goals that we want. So I'm going to start talking a little bit, and then I want to open it up to discussion for those of you on the call who are in my downline. And of course, if you're not on the call and you're watching the recording, go ahead and reach out to your upline to get those specifics on the goals. So first things first, I want to congratulate both Amber and Brooke for stepping it up. Amber, you had some stuff going on in life for a while and it pulled you out. I totally understand that. And I've had the same issues, life gets in the way. But you've been stepping it up like crazy lately. And I love seeing your posts and your consistency in your groups. And the fact that you are back in the game is super exciting. So I'm really proud of you. And you're about to have a baby. So you're rocking it. And Brooke, you've been in this for a while, and the meeting we had today, it was really exciting. It got me excited for the business in ways that I haven't been. And so your excitement for it and your dedication to your goals is super exciting. So I want to congratulate on that. And I'm excited to make that first post on Thursdays with you on it and Amber for congratulating you to get into the Changing Lives Club. So that's first. Second, I have my notes, so I'm looking down just to be sure I hit everything. I want you, if you have a pen and paper, to go ahead right now and write down your goal for your next rank advancement, whatever date you want that rank to be. So for me, by the end of the year, my goal is to be a 1-star diamond. And by next July, my goal is to be 5-star diamond by the time I get to Summit next year in New Orleans. So those are my goals. I have them written down, and I look at them daily and figure out ways that I can continue to recruit. And so I'm setting those short, measurable goals. So while you're writing that down, I'm going to keep going through. And so then the next thing I want to let you guys know about, and these are just, I'm probably beating this over your head, but your rank advancement equals more pay for you. The higher your advance, the higher rank you are, whether, Emerald, from coach to Emerald, you're going to see more income. You're going to see more than just the sales come through, the sales commissions. You're going to start seeing that residual income. And then Ruby and Diamond, those are for your cycling bonuses. The higher rank you have, the more you're going to see in that residual income, which is part of what we're doing. We're building this business. We're not trying to be salespeople here. We're trying to build a team. We're creating a life of freedom for those around us and giving a solution for people who desire that. So rank advancement equals a bigger payday. The next thing, and I know I haven't done a great job in our team page yet about talking about this, but since I have you guys on the call, now's the chance. Leadership Ladder is a new way that's more than just rank advancement, that's going to help measure your success and measure your paychecks. And when you have your goals, rank advancement is very important, and especially because that's how you get paid with your bonuses. But when your goals are set and you're focusing more on what your next rung on the leadership ladder is, and you guys will have all this information. I will send it to you so you can research better and know what this means. But when you have your next goal on the leadership ladder, you are going to be able to know your pay and know that you are going to be getting that consistent pay. And it's so incredibly important. And for so long it's been focusing on rank. Now we really need to start shifting our focus on the leadership ladder. And I know I said put your next rank in, and that's specifically because on the leadership ladder, part of that basis is your rank. So in order to climb up the ladder, you have to have a certain rank. So, and I don't know if I can, okay, so I'm going to try to share my screen so I can show you guys real quick what the leadership ladder is. And like I just said, leadership ladder equals consistent pay. So I've never done this before, so bear with me here. Okay, can you guys see my screen? Can you give me a thumbs up if you can? Yeah, we're good. Awesome. Okay, so here's my page here. in your Coach online office, you have this area and you have Success Club right here. And so if you just hook over to the right one, it says Leadership Ladder. And this is going to show you where you were last month, where your next rung is going to be. And so that's when you can start to build your business and know exactly what your goals are. So for me, last month, I was business starter, and I'll go show you those details. And next month, or my next rung to get would be team builder. So, and then it'll show me right here, next rung benchmarks, 250 of commissions, So we'll go through that. So then anything that you want to know, just Google it. But I just pulled this little snapshot up here. So business starter just shows you what you have going on. And that way, that helps when you're setting your goals. This is a great way to measure those goals. So that is that. Now let's see here. Oh boy. How do I get back? Oh, there we go. Sorry. This is awesome for recording when I don't know what I'm doing. Here we go. Okay, so I'm back. Lastly, in your goals, I want you guys to don't focus on how do I do 25 things to get to this goal. I want you guys to focus on 2 to 3 small tasks every day to get to your whatever your next goal is. I want you to show up every single day. Because if you're inconsistent in the way you show up in your business, you're going to be inconsistent in the way that you're getting paid. I mean, that's just the bottom line. And so I want you guys to be focusing on compounding those small daily tasks every single day, so that before you know it, you've hit this goal, you've surpassed that goal, and now you're moving on to bigger and better things. And so that way you can just keep checking things off, make them small, make them measurable. And then the last thing is, with showing up every day, set your business hour or hours. I couldn't stress this enough, and I know I've struggled with this in the past, but especially now being a stay-at-home mom, those hours are so incredibly important. Even if it means you have to wake up a little bit earlier to get in 30 minutes. And then when your kids go down for a nap, if it's an inconsistent nap time, get another 30 minutes in something. And so that when you're having those daily tasks written down and you're having that hour, you're focused. You're not spending your time scrolling. You're not spending your time being distracted on this or that, or what am I supposed to do here? And so that way, it's the focus and showing up and being consistent with it. And you're going to start seeing that success. And Rachel's harped on me about this for however many months I've been in the business. And I can tell you guys that if you show up every day, that's all you need. That's all you need. And I've found, for me, Amber's already on it. Brooke, I just showed you the Teamzy is TEAMZY.com is like the best thing for following up with your people and for being consistent every single day, because it lays it out for you. You tell them how much money you want to make in a year's time, how much money you want to be making. And they have broken it down for you to tell you how many people you connect with every day, how many people you're following up with, everything, how many people you're inviting, how many people you're adding to your network. It's a foolproof method. I highly suggest getting on it. No, I don't make any commission off of saying that. So it's, I suggest it, especially for you newcomers into the business. It's a great way to keep everything together. Before using it, I had a Google sheet here and my notebook over here and calendars set in my phone, and I was kind of all over the place. And since using Teamzy, it's been phenomenal, and it's given me that push every day, no matter what, to show up, because I'm not trying to figure out who should I connect with next. I know because it tells me, and I just do it. Just do it. So that's all I have to say about that. I want to open it up now. I'm going to unmute you guys. If you have loud background noise, you can feel free to mute yourself back. But I want you all to let us know your goals, and we can go from there with questions. So if you guys write them down, that's my first question.
Yes.
Can I see it?
I don't know if you can read it.
That's okay.
The same way. So I forgot about Ruby, but that's probably my next goal because that's the next rank, I think, after Emerald. Can you hear me okay?
I can. You're good.
Okay.
Snap it.
So I put that down for November 15th. And
Okay.
then I put Diamond after that. I put December 31st, but I don't know. I'm not too good at this. This is why I asked for,
Mhm.
what's realistic for me.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. So, real quick for you, I would say that the reason you forgot about Ruby is because it's not really stressed because you kind of jump from Emerald to Diamond. Because usually what's holding you back is the Emerald coaches. Because Ruby, the difference is just the amount of active coaches under you. Typically, before you hit Diamond, you've got all your active coaches, and it's just a matter of switching 2 of them up to Emerald. So, I think, where are we here?
thank you. Sorry.
It's okay. I just want to look and see. So, Amber, and I did take a look. Do you mind if I share where you are? Okay.
Nope.
So, Amber, you are 2 Emeralds away and 3 coaches.
Okay.
So,
from what? From Diamond?
From Diamond. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, honestly, and the 3 coaches are all on, they're going to be all on one leg that you need, and two Emeralds. So I mean that could really be a quick turnaround with the challenge group you have going right now, and the next challenge group that you're going to have set up. I mean, I think that's like a boom, just like that. You already have a couple of active coaches coming on, or at least you have one, and then one that's going to probably be coming back on.
Right.
And them hitting Emerald ultimately, So I think, honestly, just completely honest, I think you can push it up a month.
Okay.
I think you could totally hit Diamond by November 15th without a problem. Honestly, I do. And I can tell you from experience, it can be done in a week.
I agree. I'm going to chime in. It can absolutely be done. We have coaches hitting it in 2 weeks. If you're that close, Amber, you can absolutely go for that. Can I jump in really quick and say something?
Yeah.
Do you guys have the graphs that show you where you need to be? Like your diamond graphs?
Yeah.
Karen, send these to them, and then you guys, because this is what helps me so much. If I don't know where I need to be, I don't know what rank I'm going after, and because it's so much all the time, you're thinking in your head, okay, I need 3 coaches, and I need 2. If you guys have this up, so there's a graph for every single one. So basically, right now, this is 1-star to 5-star. I've already completed this because I'm about to be 7-star. But there's a graph before this one. So that would be the graph that you can put on, and you can kind of see it. It goes from each level. So you have it up, and you're focused on that, and you can see it every single day, so you know where you're trying to get. When you got those goals out, it becomes exciting, but it helps it, I think.
Yeah, I totally agree. And Amber, can you mute yourself for just a little bit? I can hear it's bottom left, should be bottom left.
Oh, yeah.
Got it. Awesome. Thank you. Just the background noise and everything. So, and that's totally true. I'll say when I was shooting for Diamond, it was so fun, and I'll just draw it out real quick to be able to have just right there. And I just started drawing it out, and I had it, and I just, trying to see, all right, how can I get this? And I wrote down at the bottom all of the potentials that could go in there, and just to be able to see that, and then to know the amount of difference that it was going to make in my business to hit that Diamond, and to be getting $18 a cycle bonus instead of 14, and I was just like, probably every other day following up with my entire list of potentials and saying, hey, what's going on? Hey, and I had family that helped me out in it, and ended up absolutely loving the products, absolutely loving everything about it, started selling their own, to they're friends because they believe in it, and the opportunity is there. I was just telling Brooke today, in the beginning, a quick way to hit that rank is to talk to family. There's no shame in it. And Amber, I know your mom is a super huge supporter of you already. But getting your family on board is like so helpful. And I know for me, my parents are super supportive in what I'm doing, and they believe in me and they believe in the products. And so they're just like, whatever you need, I'm there for you. They have an abundance of Shakeology. They don't need to order Shakeology for months, and they keep ordering it because they know that it's helping the business. And so I don't think that we need to be afraid to ask for our family's support, because I think they should be the warmest market that we're talking to. And I'm not saying you guys haven't, but that's absolutely, I would say, the first place you go. And then the second place is your closest friends, and just letting them know, like, this is awesome, and I think you should totally do this, and it would be great to do it together, and all this stuff. So that would be my encouragement. But for real, Amber, Diamond, November, you got it. No problem. Of course, I'm going to be here with you and talking to you and asking you how it's going and everything. And be sure that you guys have your next challenge group set up. I know we have the health vet going right now. But like for me on my calendar, it's September 19th, I believe, is the next one, third week of September. So I just have it every month is typically the third week that I do my challenge. And be sure that you're having to add more people into your network. Get that free challenge going once a month. There are tons of templates. Rachel just posted a crap ton, of templates for free groups, so that you don't have to think about it. You don't have to spend a whole bunch of time. We're all moms of 4 here, actually, on this call. Yes, all 4 of us are 4 kids, and Amber's about to step up the game here with 5. But so that's that. And Brooke, I wanted you to be able to talk as well. I know we talked today, but just go ahead and share what your goals are, so we can on the same page.
Well, I think just like what we talked about today, obviously my initial goal is just so I'm not paying my own Shakeology, just like having that initial, that's my initial goal. I would like to have that done in the next couple weeks. Mm-hmm. And then I want to be, by the end of the month, I want to be Emerald, mm-hmm. just to get that going. And I know that's pretty achievable. Mm-hmm. And just, talking to family, I think that's going to be my big thing. I have a huge family. Mm-hmm. My mom is out of 11 kids. I know your dad is out of 7, but so right. I think that I can definitely tap into those resources. I just need to do that. So, and then, long-term goals, I know end of the year Diamond. I mean, yeah, obviously if I'm going to stick with this, I just want to go further up. So, yeah,
exactly. And, some people take years to hit Diamond. Other people do it in a couple weeks time. It depends on how fast paced you want to make this go. And it's like I said, it's achievable. That's ultimately what it comes down to. Like, if you set your mind to it, you can do anything.
It's 8 people, you guys.
Right.
It's 8 people with 2 of those people turning into emeralds. That's all you got to think about. First, find your 8 people. 8, that's all Diamond is. And like Sharon was saying, I'm so sorry, I'm cutting you off.
No, go.
I just get so excited. Uh-huh. Because it's so achievable. And it's seriously, if you just wake up tomorrow and decide, hey, I want to be Diamond, you're going to make it happen, because all it is people. And there's so many people that need this.
Yeah.
There's so many people. It just takes someone taking the initiative to reach out to those people. Yeah. And the easiest, absolutely, like Sharon said, is your friends and family. Mm-hmm. And the reason why you want to get them in now is because if you're going to stick to this business long term, which I hope that you all are, because you should, you want to get them in now so that they're at the very top of your downline. Right. Because this business is huge income potential for your entire family. They're going to make Team Cycle bonuses off of all of that you build. Mm-hmm. So the sooner you can get your spouse in, your uncles, brothers, sisters, family, everybody in, you're not just getting them in to plug them into your business so that you benefit. They're going to benefit too.
Right.
You're building an empire.
Right.
You have to look at it that way. So
Yeah.
I always just like get everybody in. Don't be ashamed to share what this is.
Yeah, and what you said too about don't be ashamed. I 100% agree with that, because I think a lot of times we find ourselves being afraid to share. And I know for me, my biggest struggle is inviting, and I don't know why, because it's so easy. Like I did it today, and people are just like, "Oh yeah, totally. I want to do this." I'm like, why was I afraid to ask? Why did I hesitate to ask? Because they're just like, boom, let's do it. I'm ready. I need this. That's the thing. I need this. We're not selling them wraps. We're not selling them quick fixes. We're not selling them anything. This is a solution to a problem in America. And we all need this. I don't think you could go up to anybody except maybe my brother-in-law. I hope he never watches this. That would say, I don't want to get healthy.
Right.
And even he would say, I do want to have energy for my kids. Who doesn't? Who has
Right.
kids? Like, we all want to have energy for our kids. That's a solution. And because of that, we need to talk about that on our Facebook. We don't need to be holding up our Shakeology cup. We don't need to be, and it's okay if you do it every now and then, but we don't need to be holding up our DVDs and like, hey, check me out. But like, I can't believe I just played at the park for 2 hours with my kids. I'm so thankful for this company. Boom.
Right.
You just showed everybody a solution on your page.
Yes.
And people are following you. And Brooke, you have such a huge following because your girls are dancers.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm getting so excited because I see your posts every day, and you're there tonight, and you're doing all these things, and you're still making time for yourself. And you made that post the other day about how you're a mama of 4 and you've got dancers and you got kids in sports and everything, and you're still making time for you. And like you saw, it attracted people. That's all this is. That's all this is. We're sharing our journey. We're sharing the way that this helps our family. And then we're getting on and we're personally talking to people. So post often. You guys post 3 to 5 times a day, really. I know it's hard. It's super hard for me, but I go to bed and I'm thinking about what I'm going to post about tomorrow. I've got a Word document full of posts. Most of them are ridiculous posts because that's kind of how I am. I laugh at myself all the time, and I like making other people laugh. So I make stupid faces and I make silly posts, and that's just who I am. But I have people following me because of that, and I want to attract people like me. So that's what I want to encourage you guys with today. Do you guys have sorry, something's popping up on my computer. Do you guys have any more questions? Rachel, do you have anything you want to input? Amber, if you want to say something, just unmute.
I was just going to say, posts, like you said, 5 at minimum. The magic number is 6. I always say that. I know that seems outrageously crazy with our lives, but I want you guys to think about this. When you're posting value. Yes, you're going to post silly pictures every now and then because you're sharing your life.
Mm-hmm.
But if you feel like it's hard to come up with a post, just see what you're doing in your day-to-day life. Just like Sharon today was waiting for her kids to be let out of school. Share that. Right. Share the things that you're going through every day. The other day I shared a post, and my bathroom turns into a salon every morning because I have so many care to do, and so I've got blow dryers and curling irons, and I've got poopy diapers. Share that. And when you do that, it becomes easier to post because you're not thinking about it so much because it's natural. You're just sharing your life, and that's when you're going to create the people that you want on your team. Mm-hmm. You're gonna find you're gonna find, what am I saying? You're gonna find your
niche,
your tribe. Yes, your nation, your people. Yeah. But you can't be afraid to put yourself out there.
Yeah.
Or timid. You've got to share your life. You've got to share your story. Amber, if you're having baby number 5, you better be sharing that all over. Because there's not many people out there that can do that, and you are going to attract a lot of people because of that.
Yeah.
You know, show the crazy chaoticness of it all,
Mhm.
because we're a lead generating business. And what that means is the more content you can put out there of yourself, the more leads that are come in, the more people that are following you, the more people you have to private message and invite to a challenge group.
Yeah. And that's exactly why having all those posts is so incredibly important, because there's not very often that I need to go searching for people to talk to. Now, of course, now at Teamzy, I definitely don't, because it's telling me who I need to talk to.
Awesome.
But I have new people all the time liking my stuff. I have my husband constantly adding new people to his network. And then, you know, when I'm posting stuff about my kids, about my family, about crazy life and how I feel like I'm going to blow my head off half the time because my kids are so energetic, I've got people that I don't even know that he knew from like elementary school who are now messaging me because they're like, what on earth are you doing that you still look this great and you have 4 kids and like you're so real, and I love that. And so just don't be afraid and live your life unashamed. And like my husband is always saying, you're basically a reality show for your followers.
It's true.
And that's okay. And I can tell you, I just told Brooke today, like I've never had anything where I feel like my family is in danger for what I'm sharing.
No.
You know, and I know that's some people's hesitation, like, oh, I don't want to share pictures of my family, but I've never once had any type of message or threat of any kind that I felt where like I don't want to share about my family, because I love my family and I want everybody else to love my family. So, and so that's how it is. So do you guys have any more questions or comments or anything at all? Amber, you look lovely.
Excited.
You said you're excited?
I'm excited. I'm really excited.
I'm
Amber,
excited for you.
You're going to be hitting diamond here really soon. I didn't realize you were that close until Sharon mentioned it. Seriously, girl, you got that.
Well,
You got that.
thanks. I'll unmute myself for a second.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at this. I don't even know how many coaches are under me. I absorbed an Emerald a while ago, and like all of her coaches are discount coaches.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have some recommendations of what I can say to them? Like one thing, like when Brooke was talking about her Shakeology, I thought, well, hey, if I came to them and said, hey, I want to help you get to the point where you're not paying for your own Shakeology or something like that, like some lines, because I'm talking with them, but they're all just like, I'm doing it for the discount. And I don't want to push anybody, like, annoyingly.
Yeah.
I always say, hey, are you ready to learn how to make a paycheck?
Nice. Yeah, that's good. Typically what I say,
discount coaches, whenever they'll sit there for a while and be discount coaches forever until you reach out to them. To be like, so do you want to know how to make a paycheck?
Yeah.
And then we have that list that we just created. We can send it. I don't know if you saw it, but it's like 12 steps you can just send them on how to make a paycheck within the next 2 weeks. They need to start a list of 100 people. It broke it down very simple.
mm-hmm.
Because you want to make them that paycheck. As soon as you make them their first paycheck, even if it's just $29 from a Shakeology, they're like, okay, this is legit. You know? So and saying that you're gonna help them make a paycheck versus, hey, I'm just gonna show you, you know, then they're more open to say, hey, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
You know, they're doing it already, you know, now you're just gonna give them and help them the steps to get there and make that paycheck.
Yeah. Exactly. And I say something pretty similar, you know, except I guess the wording that I use is just I think I just used it with Brooke today, even not like I'm using scripts, but you know, let's figure out a way to get your shakes paid for. You know, it's not, when you're looking at the value, it's not expensive, but if you're just looking at the amount that's coming out of your bank account every month, it can be a little stressful at times, you know, and let's just be real. People want free stuff. So why not let them know, like, so what I say, especially because I've absorbed some coaches as well from coaches who have since quit. And so I reach out to them and just say, did you know that you can get more than just a discount? Like you can actually get your Shakeology paid for. Is that something that you'd be interested in learning more about? So, I mean, it's basically the same. Rachel's a little more forward about it, which I like.
I'm all in, baby.
Right, right.
all the time.
And that's good. That's really good. So awesome.
I need that list of how to make a paycheck in 2 weeks.
Exactly. And you will, because you have your list already, you know, and we need to be sure. I just sent you that email, so we need to be sure we're getting you set up on TeamZ so that you can start immediately connecting with those people.
Yeah, definitely.
And you will. I mean, you have people who are reaching out to you already. That's, like I said, that's the easiest way to make it, because people already see you and they want what you have. And so that's like, those first couple of months are like gold for new coaches, you know, because that's when everybody comes to you, and then you put in the work because you're talking to people, you know, from the beginning
Awesome.
on out. So I'm excited for you guys. You guys are up. And I will be following up with you guys every couple of days. So get over it, because I'm going to annoy the hell out of you.
But that's what a good
Okay.
leader does, right,
Yeah.
Sharon?
Exactly. Yes. Yes, Rachel. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for hopping on. I will be posting this in our team page. Hopefully.
Thank you, Sharon.
Yes, you are so welcome. Goodbye, everyone. Mwah.
It's so nice to see you guys. Thank you.
Yes.
Bye.